Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now 2024 has been a good year for me personally for guitars. I picked up my dream guitar this year, guys, finally, after all these years. And I also picked up a few more guitars that pleasantly surprised me. I let a lot of good guitars go this year, guys, but also got back a few good guitars. But you know how us guitar players are. We're constantly moving stuff out and bringing stuff in. Seems like we sell one and buy two, so. Now this is going to be my top 5 best guitar purchases of the year. I'm going to try to do these in order that I got them, but I'm going to say the best one to last. Up first, we have the Schecter Hellraiser Hybrid. This is the first one I picked up this year, and I am definitely very happy with this purchase. I've had my eye on one of these for a while. These are quite rare. You don't see these anywhere. I was looking at it online, and I believe they only made like 100 or 150 of these. So these are pretty rare. Has this beautiful metallic purple finish. Also has carbon fiber binding, which is very nice against this purple, guys. Has a slim, sleek neck. The back of this neck is a matte finish, guys, whereas the rest of the body is gloss. I don't know how Schecter does it, but they are the best in the game when it comes to transitioning on this neck from the matte finish to the gloss of the body. I mean, you can't feel anything there. On other brands, it's quite noticeable, especially on Jackson's. This guitar has 24 jumbo frets, Grover tuners. This is a 2015 made in Korea. We have a Floyd Rose. I believe this is an EMG 57. I'm not sure. If it's something else, I'll put it on the screen here. And we have a Sustainiac in the neck position. That Sustainiac's really cool, guys. Especially if you play a lot of Avenged Sevenfold stuff. And yeah, you can really use it for a lot of other things besides that. But Sustainiac is pretty handy. I don't use it that much, but when you need it, it's there. So that's very nice. Now what sets this apart from other Avenger guitars, guys, from Schecter, is this one has a curved top, like their Hellraiser models, like a Les Paul or like Schecter's C1 design. They all have that curved top, so that's actually really comfortable when playing because your arm rests on that curve. So it just put your hand in the perfect position. You're totally relaxed when playing this one. Now if I had to pick one guitar, guys, that could do it all, and only had one guitar, it would probably be this one right here, honestly. It just does everything I need in a guitar. It's super comfortable to play in a classical position. You can play it on your leg. It's comfortable while standing. I'm a huge fan of the Schecter Avenger body style, guys. If you've been around this channel long enough, you know what I'm talking about. But this was the first keeper I bought this year, guys, and I'm extremely happy with it. And I don't see myself ever getting rid of this one. Just love this guitar. You're going to be seeing a dedicated video on it soon on the channel. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Let's move on to number 2. Up next on the list, guys, this is a Jackson Randy Rhoads Pro model in Lightning Crackle finish. Now check how cool that finish is. Goes on the back, all the way up the neck, back of the headstock, front of the headstock. Now this is an excellent guitar, guys. I've really enjoyed this one. Now when they first released these, guys, I did want one, but the price tag was really steep on these when they first come out, and I think they still are pretty steep. I think they're around about $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 new, this guitar is. I wasn't planning on purchasing one of these. Just happened to be at the right place at the right time, and a killer deal popped up, so I jumped all over that. Originally was just getting it to resell, but once I got it and give it a setup and put some good strings on it, yeah, this one's not going nowhere, guys. Love this guitar right here. Specs on this one: we have an ebony fingerboard, 24 jumbo frets, sharp fin inlays, obviously. Got the cool reverse headstock, which actually suits the Randy Rhoads pretty good, I think. Floyd Rose trim. I'm not sure if this is a special or a 1000. I'll have to check on that. Usually the special will be stamped special, but this one just says Floyd Rose, so I'm not sure, but this trim works great. I've dive bombed the crap out of this, and yeah, it stays in tune. So this is a decent trims on this one. Now these pickups, I believe these are a Seymour Duncan JB and a Jazz, and they're custom colored just for this model. Now they do have a sister guitar to this one, except it's red and black. It's a red crackle, and I believe they call that one the Mall Crackle. And it has red and black pickups, but I do believe they're the same JB and a Jazz configuration, which for this guitar, they're perfect. I wouldn't change these at all. This guitar is lightweight. It balances really well. Now, if you've been a viewer of this channel, you've already seen this one in a Metallica cover I've done. I use this one for the solos on Trapped Under Ice by Metallica. And yeah, this guitar is just a beast to play. I mean, you can shred on it, riff on it, dive bomb the crap out of it. Everything just comes back into tune. Extremely low action on this one, and it just plays like butter. So I was really happy with this guitar. I'm not sure what year model this is. It may be a 2020 model, I'm not sure. But as you can see, it's a factory second, which that's fine. It does have a paint defect down here. Now, when I first pulled this out of the box, I thought this was a huge paint chip, so I was disappointed there for a second. It's under the clear coat, but I believe this has been refurbished because it just feels just like the finish of the rest of the guitar. So I believe that's why this is a refurb or a factory second model, which that doesn't bother me any, and it's just out of the way, so it's no big deal. Rest of the guitar is like new condition, so that doesn't bother me at all. As the second keeper for this year, guys, I don't see myself getting rid of this one. If anything, I'd like to have the Mall Crackle version of this, because judging by the lightning crackle, these are killer guitars, guys. If you get a chance to get one of these, you do see them floating around from time to time, especially the lightning crackle model like this one. You don't really see the Mall Crackle floating around that much, but if I get a chance to snag one of those, I'm definitely going to, because I do love this model right here. If you get a chance to get either one, guys, just jump on it, because these are really great guitars. Okay, on to the next guitar. And up next, we have my custom George Lynch inspired custom build. This is obviously based on one of George Lynch's most iconic guitars, the Skull and Bones. If you're a Dokken fan, you've seen it in It's Not Love and the Dream Warriors video. Now this guitar, I purchased all the parts and painted it and put it together myself. Now this is just one of those guitar builds, guys, that just fell together. I mean, the neck went in the pocket perfect. Nothing's misaligned. This is one of those guitar builds, guys, that just everything just magically falls into place. You know, that's very rare to happen if you've ever built guitars. Now, what do we have here spec-wise? We have an alder body that's been carved, as you can see. Now, this is a CNC carved one, but this one's done extremely well. I mean, the carves are deep, and there's a lot of detail in this. Now, I hand-painted this to add some extra detail to it. Now, you're not going to see these hot neon glow-in-the-dark pink, but, yeah, I just had to make it my own thing, guys. Just try to make it cool. Now, what we have on this, it's a Floyd Rose Hot Rod Special. Now this come off a Schecter GT, I believe. I put a Seymour Duncan Dimebucker in the bridge. This pickup just screams in this guitar. If you want to hear how this guitar sounds in a mix, check out my Dokken cover of In My Dreams. I'll have a link below. We have a Canadian maple neck on this one. 22 medium jumbo frets. I put hip shot lock and tuners on this. Now this headstock was originally a different color, and I hand painted this headstock to match the body. Now how I painted the headstock, pretty much just poured my paint out in a plate, just took a paper towel and just dabbed it on there, let that dry, just kept building my layers up, mixed in some black, and then just rubbed it off. So that's kind of what gives it that distressed look to match the body, how I was going for on the body. Now on the back, I did shade this heel, so you can get those upper frets a lot better. You don't have that in the way. I installed a Schaller SureClaw on this one. I have a video about that. I'll put that in the description below so you can check that out. But basically, when I got this body, someone had broke one of the adjustment screws off in here and just put another screw in there beside of it. I was wondering what was going on there, so I took that out and got to looking. And yeah, sure enough, there was a screw broke off in there. I tried to drill it out. It's just a mess. I couldn't get it, so I was trying to look around for something else but I already had the body finished and the neck too, guys, so that was a bummer. I was like, oh no, don't tell me I done all this work for nothing. But I did find this, and this worked out great. I'm glad that happened, because this SureClaw was a great addition to this guitar. It makes for a lot better tuning stability. And when you're tuning, when you adjust the springs, all three springs adjust at once. So that's a huge upgrade from how you normally have to do it, because you have to do one screw on each side, and you have to do a balancing act to get them dialed in just right. We're on this, but you just put your Allen key in there and turn it, and all the springs adjust at once. So that makes tuning a lot easier on this one. Currently running 9s on this, guys. That's perfect for this guitar and this scale length. This is a 25.5-inch scale length. And yeah, if you're going to do a lot of the 80s shred stuff, I mean, obviously that's what this guitar is for. 9s is perfect for that. One more thing. I'm going to change this pod eventually. This is just an old cheap pod I got in there right now, and you can see how hard it is to turn. I eventually want to get an EVH pot and put in this. And after that, this guitar is done. This guitar is just a super shredder. It looks awesome. And this guitar actually glows in the dark. I painted this with glow-in-the-dark neon pink paint. If you turn the lights out, this guitar will glow in the dark. And that look killer on stage. Love the neck profile on this. I mean, it's sleek and fast and just perfect for shredding. I could talk another half hour about this guitar, guys. I'm just really happy with how everything went together on it. But yeah, guys, this was number 3 on the list, the keepers for this year. Really happy how it turned out. And yeah, on to the next one. And the fourth keeper for this year, guys, of 2024, is the James Hetfield Snakebite. Now, I've been after a snakebite for quite a while, guys. And obviously, I wanted the white one, but I never could find a good deal on one of those. And never really could find a good deal on the black one either. Till this one popped up earlier this year. I got it for a good price. So I just popped on it. I was kind of apprehensive about getting another LTD signature James Hetfield guitar, because I've had the Iron Cross and I've had the Vulture, and I did not have any luck of those two guitars. For the price they were, they should have been a lot better quality. Mostly on those two, the fretwork was horrendous. I mean, you could not get low action on either one of those. The Iron Cross, the dummy switch on that one, I was thinking about selling it, so I was getting it prepped to, take pictures of it, and I was just testing the dummy switch, but I just barely hit it just to test the switch to make sure the switch worked up and down. But I hit that, and it just exploded in the guitar. I mean, I opened it up, and it was in 4 or 5 pieces. I mean, come on, that's a $1,400 guitar. That shouldn't happen. But anyway, I threw another switch in it. I never could get low action on that guitar. Didn't matter how much I adjusted the neck. I just never could bomb with that guitar, guys, or the Vulture. The Vulture just felt real small to me. It did play kind of good, but the fretwork on the one I had wasn't too good. So to bring it back to this one, guys, I wasn't too sure about this one. But at the price I was getting it at, I said, well, if I get it and don't like it, I can always move it on. But yeah, I'm not moving this one on anytime soon, guys. This guitar plays like an absolute beast. The neck is super thin and super fast. All the hardware is extremely great quality. Switch feels good. All the knobs on it work good. LTD locking tuners, and this is a made in Indonesia 2019 model. But this really does feel like a Korean made model. I mean, this is an excellent guitar. This is what they got coming out of Indonesia these days, guys. This is nice. This guitar weighs a ton, but I don't mind that. It has the EMG headset in it. And this is just one of those guitars, when you pick it up, all you want to do is just play and just riff. I could literally sit around and play this guitar for hours and not get tired of it. But it's one of those guitars, when you pick it up, you just want to play hard, you want to play fast, and you just can't put it down. So I love guitars like that. And this is definitely one of those. This guitar looks killer. It balances extremely well when you're standing. And I do like how James designed this to have the body contour slightly in. That makes this guitar a lot more comfortable on the forearm as you're resting it and playing it. And also the cutaway back here, which makes sitting in classical style with Explorer a lot easier. Because with a normal Explorer, you don't have that cutout. So the guitar kind of sticks out this way further. But this cutout lets it sit back further. So that's really nice. I enjoy that. Overall, the Snakebite is a very nice take on the Explorer. And yeah, I'm really liking this one. I'm glad I finally was able to get one, because I've wanted one of these for a while to try it out. I don't see this one going anywhere anytime soon. So yeah, welcome to the collection, I guess. Alright guys, that was number 4 for the keepers of 2024. And we're getting to the last one now. Now number 5 on the list, guys, if you've been around the channel for a while, you know several months back, I was able to purchase my dream guitar. I've wanted this guitar since even before I started playing guitar. Yeah, this guitar was just a dream come true. It's the Gibson 80s reissue Explorer in white. We'll throw up some B-roll here. I don't have the guitar right here with me right now. That guitar is just a dream come true to me. Plays killer, sounds killer. I mean, I've got the action decked on that thing, and it's just a riff machine, I'm telling you. Every time I open the guitar case, I just get a big smile on my face, because that guitar just plays so good and sounds so good. I mean, it's just like the neck was just made for my hand. I mean, I can play that thing for hours and hours and not get tired of it. That guitar, when I pick it up, I just want to start blasting those old school Metallica riffs non-stop. That guitar is a very inspiring guitar. I mean, the riffs just flow out of that guitar. I really feel like it elevates my playing, makes me play faster. And I feel that guitar just has some kind of mojo to it, guys. It may just be me, but there's just some kind of magic to it. Just the feeling you get when you strap it on and start playing. I mean, it just feels awesome, guys. Don't know another way to describe it, really. Gibson done a great job on that. I will critique Gibson. It's been almost 2 years since they've released this guitar, and it's still not readily available. I had to get that one through Reverb. I think they only release like maybe one to five a month on their website. It is a Gibson exclusive guitar, so that's kind of the first place you have to go to try to find one. I got mine through secondhand means from Reverb, but mine was in extremely good condition, but the tuner was bent on it, so the low E tuner was tipped slightly this way, but I was able to repair that, guys, and you can't even tell there's anything ever been wrong with it. The fit and finish on that guitar was excellent. There was like one little spot on it, but I'm not really going to knock it, guys, on that. But when I first got it, guys, I did have to do some work to it. I did have to file the nut slots correctly, because the only one that was filed correctly was the D string. All the other strings were up too high, so I had to bring those down. Now, once I got it dialed in, that guitar is an absolute beast. I'm extremely happy with that guitar. That's one guitar I'll never regret purchasing. Like I said, that's my dream guitar, and it just feels so good to knock that one off the list. And I'm extremely happy to have it in my collection. And I hope that if anyone out there is wanting one of those, I just hope and pray that you get one, because I'm pretty sure you will not be disappointed with it. I know I love mine. But yeah, guys, I could sit here and glaze on that guitar for probably another 2 hours, so we're just going to have to move on. But as far as 2024 goes, guys, it's been a good year for me, guitar-wise. I was able to pick up a lot of guitars I've been wanting for a while, and I was able to pick up some that surprised me. And I don't see any of these going anywhere anytime soon, especially the Explorer. But what about you? Did you get any of your dream guitars this year? Or was there any guitar this year that you purchased that surprised you? If you did, let me know in the comments below. Maybe I might check one of those out next year. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'd love to have you here hanging out with us and just checking out some cool guitars and jamming on some covers. And another thing I want to add to the end of this video, guys, I really appreciate you all so much for stopping in and checking out my videos, and commenting and liking and sharing the videos out, and just come here and just hang out with me. We check out all these crazy guitars. Hope everyone's had a Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has a Happy New Year's. And I hope 2025 is the best year for all of us yet. Love you guys. So till next time, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and God bless.